Yeah, all right, mate. Let's have a look here. Bond. Not looked at Bond in a while. This was a crazy spike off here, and it is, it's interesting that it has got right back down here. As you know, it is what we kind of talked about. We kind of thought that it would get back down to here, down below here, and that would be the point to be loading up for the bull market. Oh, my mouse there. So yeah, so down here would be the point, because this is huge support here, and markets love to pierce support and come through it, and then when you get back above it, it usually after the stop hunt of support, a lot of times then the support can actually hold, and then it can get the real move. Okay, so that's often the way it works. Not always, there's no certainties, but that's often the way it works. Up very nice today though. It's up 11%. I'm not sure what the market cap is. I need to check that. So I just checked here. The market cap is 24 million. And there's a nice comment here as well. I don't know who it is, but people seem to like it. They're very bullish on Bond. Bond on the radar. After AMP, STMX, REP, and XVG, this could be the next winner. Okay, so there is no question here that it is very nice. The fact that this created this bullish stop hunt and getting that move is very interesting. Now, what I will say on the first note, look at this. Lower high, lower high, lower high, all lower highs the entire way. So and lower high, and it led to lower prices. There's no break in structure here. There's not even a higher high yet. So that's something to consider. But it is a shame now that we did not kind of see it below here. That's a weekly. So if I go to a daily, you can kind of see what that was doing right there. God, very, very it was up huge. It's still up 10% today. It was up 36% at one point. Yeah, interesting. Bond has got a history of these spikes. It's a small coin, but a lot of times those have led to lower, which is interesting. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think there'll be bounces back up to take liquidity at the very least in here. You can see here we did pop back up. You can see even here we pop back up. Here we pop back up. But when you get these spikes, it is a bullish sign in the market. But a couple of things I do want to say. You can see the high volume. What happened at the high volume? That was a top and we dropped away. What happened at this high volume? That was a top and we dropped away. High volume here and here. Well, there was two high volumes here actually. So the first one was pretty close to the top, and the second one did stop on the top, and then we dropped away. So we have a high volume here as well. It doesn't mean that there can't be another high volume and push right back up to this point up here. But it's something to keep in mind. Now, we have seen recently that a lot of coins are not actually managing to go to new lows. They're creating higher lows, and I think you pointed that out yourself. You can see here, look at this. So you get the low, and it doesn't come down below the low, and you buy in close here, and you get a big move. That's also a real possibility here. Now, we could still move up to here, and technically on a macro scale, this is still a lower high, okay? And then that could roll over again, right? That's a real possibility. That's still technically in a bear trend. We have not taken out any macro highs. These I don't really consider a macro high just yet. Is it a little bit more bullish to break them? Yes, it's a good sign to break them. Now 3 days until a new 2-week candle, which is going to be important, and that may be a time to actually get long on this if this is going to run. This is a very nice 2-week candle, but these 2-week candles can go either way. You can get continued to the downside off this, or you can get moved to the upside. It's a doji candle, but it is a bullish doji candle. Okay, so there's an element of bullishness to this, kind of implying that if this flips green on a new 2-week after a small dip, that's a long opportunity. If it is red, probably best to stay away. But this is a bullish stop hunt, a bullish deviation. Of course, with 3 days left, we don't know how it's going to finish. But because of the deviation, it kind of makes this bullish until proven otherwise. The 9-week, forming a nice candle, it is not really giving us a clue that there's a bottom in this yet. It's not really telling us too much. This is interesting. What I really like about this, is the fact that we have stop hunted. We're coming into here. See, I would like price to come down below that green candle, right? I would like to come down below there, below this large green candle. It doesn't always happen, but this is into a very, very important point. It's still red on the month. You know, it's had an entire month and it could not flip green. It could not hold green. So this is it's a slight warning. You know, if you look at it, it's still red after 26 days or whatever it is, and it wasn't unable to hold green. So it is saying there's no need to FOMO yet, and possibly wait and trade a new month. The 3 month, it's a very nice doji. What it does is, I mean, we don't know where it's going to finish yet, but like if we finished here like this, it's still red, so there's no need to FOMO. If it starts flipping green, obviously that's more bullish, but as long as it's red here, there's no need to panic on it. These dojis here do open the door for reversals though, because price can easily take out the top of this. If you take out the top of this candle here, that'll moon. Price will moon. But so the doji candles are very important, but important to understand it. So yeah, we're not there yet. Obviously, there's still 2 months left. But in future, if we can see price that see a doji like this, we need to be aware that if price takes it out, you know, price will moon. So maybe we need to be buying in anticipation of this breaking. But that is a trade strategy for a new 3 month. Again, the 6 month, it is interesting. There's no question about it. It's interesting. We have taken liquidity below here, right, on this wick on the bottom. So there is the possibility, and a real possibility, that this might want to, you know, flip green here and move up and take liquidity up here, right? Because we've taken liquidity down below now. So is this going to remain bearish and continue to drop lower, or is this taking liquidity and about to flip green? If this flips green, there's a very good chance it's going a lot higher. So definitely important to have an alarm here on the open, right? I didn't draw that perfectly, but it's close. It's good to have an alarm here. I have just added an alarm there myself right there now on the opening price. So the opening price is here, right? This green line. So if price is going to break above that, that's probably very bullish, and we're probably going a lot higher. That's only a 7% bounce. So, you know, it is very possible to flip green on a 6 month. I think my thoughts at this point are, you know, if this is going to run, it's probably going to be in a new 2 week. So it's probably a vital time to be watching this. As we talked about, this is technically a bullish stop hunt here. So as long as this is staying green here, it's well worth watching this on a new 2 week. A small dip and a flip green would be a long opportunity. So over the next few days, looking for dips down into here could be very important.